I had a rough night in Boston once where
I can see
was
that.
the headliner. You may have heard, is a college town. There's quite a few intellectuals there. The audience that's very sophisticated, they like my show. Okay, we all have our niche.
Oh, God, you're so fucking highbrow.
Well, it's true.
Does your shit jokes float above ours?
A little bit. I have a love affair with the Boston audience. We are like this because they're just very smart. What can I tell you? I know you hate to hear that. But
no, it just sounds like it sounds like you have a gig coming up in Boston and the tickets are a little slow.
No, they're never slow in Boston. Never slow in Boston. But
do you perform in Cambridge?
Cambridge.
That's where Harvard is. For a guy like you,
I know that.
That's got to be the Taj Mahal. I love that
I
bugged
hate Harvard. Are you kidding? Have you heard what's going on college campuses these days?
I don't watch the news.
You don't realize that college campuses erupted with the kids demonstrating for Hamas? They are in with the terrorists.
No, they were for the Palestinians.
Well, it's sort of the same cause. Why, are you?
I'm on the side of the kids.
Yeah, that's easy to say. You know, no one wants to see kids dead. This is a war.
That was very brave of you to say that.
This is a war. No, I'm the one who's actually brave on this.
Pat yourself on the back.
It's easy to say I'm for the kids. Who's not for the kids?
Well,
it comes down to real hard-nosed decisions. Like a country.
Stop talking like you're a general.
A country got attacked. Israel got attacked.
I'm not saying that they didn't have a right to go back. I'm just sitting there going like, how do I look at what...
They're the only country in the world that they get attacked, and then as soon as they counterattack, it's like, well, we got to stop this shit now. Don't attack them. There's a very simple solution to all this problem in the Middle East. Stop attacking Israel.
Hey, you
Stop
just solved
attacking
it.
Israel.
You just solved it.
I actually did.
There you go. That's fantastic.
Anyway.
All right.
We don't need to get onto that.
Let's go to Russia and the Ukraine. How do you solve that one, Bill? Let me hear your hard-nosed decision about that. Well, let me ask you a question. How is war still legal? With all this shit that's been canceled.
Legal.
Why is that still fucking legal?
Would you like a real answer to that? Because for something to be illegal, you have to have the capacity to enforce it. And you can't enforce against war, or else you have to go to war with the country that's going to war. And we don't want to go to war with Russia over Ukraine. What would be the sense of making it illegal? Oh, that's really going to stop Putin. No. To stop people from going to war, you have to also put boots...
can't sit down and talk it out? Why can't Putin do a podcast with the head guy? Like, you just solved the Middle East on a podcast. Why can't they solve what they're doing on a podcast?
This is why this is not your thing.
Make some hard-nosed decisions.
It's
not your thing. It's what you...
It is my thing.
It isn't your thing.
This is not your thing.
You're like that guy that has a fantasy football team and thinks he's a fucking GM.
No.
That's exactly what it is. Like, why am I fucking listening to you like you've done something? What have you done in Washington? Nothing.
No, I would never go to Washington.
It's beneath you.
No, it would... Look,
you would be the coolest fucking guy in Washington. You showed up with those boots
it would be so
and
easy.
no tie. They'd be like, oh my God.
It'd be so easy to be...
Did Kevin Bacon just come back to that Footloose town?
Kevin Bacon.
You could teach him how to dance, Bill.
This is the best part of this entire thing. And, you know, God, he goes from just clowning Bill Maher about how you just solved the Middle East on a podcast to comparing him to a fantasy football GM. The perfect description of Bill Maher that really has to, you know, make those hard-nosed decisions. He knows what to do. That's what you got to do. That's how you solve this. Just stop attacking Israel. There, problem solved. Allow Israel to continue occupying the West Bank and Gaza. Allow them to continue dominating a civilian population. Allow them to continue controlling the food, water, air, electricity of an entire population. This goes to how broken Bill Maher's worldview is, where he views all of this through religion. This is not about religion. This is about a government dominating Palestinians. What a fucking clown. All right, let me get to the last clip here. This is from a separate part of the podcast, but I just want to share this because Bill Burr here sounds like he actually gets annoyed at Bill Maher, and it's just a fun watch.
Like, there's just always people doing that. So
what does that have to do with... or hiring a guy who just had a big hit movie to do another hit movie. If you want to take over the
streaming
world,
service has devalued art. Where back in the day you used to pay $10 to go see a movie. Now $20 you get
we're not
all
even talking
you get
about art.
all
We're
the
talking
movies.
about
That's what I'm talking
we're
about.
talking about
you ask me a question, I'm trying to fucking answer it.
We're talking about success. The movie.
Why don't you just tell me what it is rather than ask me? We
the
could
movie
save
had
some time.
No, I'm asking because I don't understand.
This was maybe the most relatable part of this conversation because we all know someone like this who asks a question and then can't wait to cut you off to answer their own question. It's just, this really goes to the heart of who Bill Maher is. All he cares about is himself. He has, there's another part of the discussion where Bill Burr asks him, have you ever told someone you're sorry or ever admit you're wrong? and Bill Maher claims he has. I would love to see an example of that. That is not who Bill Maher is. Bill Maher he has his opinion and he is right, and you can't convince him otherwise, regardless of all the information you give him. He's going to sit there and be and tell you why he's correct and why he's smart and why smart people like him. God, how can anybody possibly watch Bill Maher unless Bill Maher is sitting across from someone like Bill Burr?